If you have ever been part of a serious discussion about handguns, you have almost certainly heard someone strongly defend or sharply criticize the 9mm cartridge. This argument has existed for as long as modern handguns themselves. Is the 9mm powerful enough? Can you trust it completely? How does it really stack up against the .40 S and AMP, W, or .45 ACP? Yet while that classic debate continues, something remarkable has taken place quietly in the background. 9mm pistols have silently become the dominant choice. From police departments to special military units, from competitive shooters to regular people who carry concealed every day, the 9mm is now everywhere you look. However, the story is much bigger than just the caliber itself. The true development is how today and Oppo's S9mm pistols have transformed into extremely polished, high-performance tools that perfectly combine reliability, magazine capacity, accuracy, and excellent shootability. So what truly defines a great 9mm pistol in the current year? It goes far beyond the name engraved on the slide. We are talking about real innovation, absolute consistency, battle-proven performance under pressure, and yes, that incredibly important trigger quality. Some of these pistols are legendary workhorses that have been carefully improved over many years. Others are newer designs that deliver far more than their price suggests and seriously challenge the established favorites. Let us jump right into the list of the most respected and most trusted 9mm handguns available on the market today. We start with the Glock 17. The Glock brand hardly needs any introduction, and there are very good reasons for that. The Gen 5 version of the G17 remains the gold standard for striker-fired pistols. It features a 4.49-inch barrel and comes with a 17-round magazine, making it the firearm that countless other companies try to copy. This pistol delivers rock-solid consistency, extreme durability, and a straightforward design that attracts both experienced professionals and complete beginners. The Safe Action system provides 3 passive internal safeties, while the polymer frame keeps the unloaded weight to just over 25 ounces. A few people complain about the grip angle or the somewhat gritty factory trigger, but nobody can question its legendary status. This firearm simply performs, any place, any condition, every single time. And when you need replacement parts or accessories, the Glock aftermarket support remains completely unmatched. You can expect to pay somewhere between $550 and $600 for a Gen 5 model, which explains why it continues to be the top choice for both law enforcement agencies and private citizens. Next, the CZ P10C deserves your attention. If you have never picked one up, you are truly missing one of the most comfortable and ergonomic striker-fired pistols currently available. Equipped with a 4.02-inch barrel and a slightly more compact overall shape than the Glock 17, the P10C simply feels natural in the majority of hands. CZ designed the grip to feel perfectly intuitive the moment you draw it, and the trigger, cleanly braking at approximately 4.5 pounds, delivers a level of refinement you rarely find in this price category. The overall build quality stands out as outstanding, and the fiberglass reinforced polymer frame manages to stay both very light and extremely strong. It comes standard with 15-round magazines, although 17-round and even 19-round options exist. You will generally pay a little more than you would for a basic Glock, normally between $475 and $525, but in return you receive a pistol that feels like a custom-tuned firearm straight from the factory. It does have some limitations. Holster compatibility and aftermarket accessory support are still developing in certain areas, but when it comes to a compact option suitable for both carry and duty use, the P10C strikes an almost perfect balance between size, comfort, and real-world performance. Now let us move on to a true American classic, the Smith Wesson M&P Wink with tongue sticking out 9mm 2.0. This firearm was developed using extensive input from real users, featuring smart improvements over the original M&P Wink with tongue sticking out series. The full-size variant includes a 4.25-inch barrel and an aggressive grip texture that provides excellent purchase even when hands are sweaty or covered by gloves. It weighs slightly more than many competitors at close to 29 ounces unloaded, yet that added mass significantly improves recoil management. The trigger represents a major advancement from the first generation, delivering a crisp, clean break along with a distinct, tactile reset that enables quick and reliable follow-up shots. Similar to the Glock, it accepts 17-round magazines, and the entire M and AMP Wink with tongue sticking out family stands out for its incredible flexibility, offering multiple frame sizes, various finishes, and strong optics-ready options to suit nearly any shooter. Combine that with lifetime customer service support, and it becomes clear why this pistol keeps building a dedicated following. Retail prices generally range from $475 to $525. Moving higher on the list, we arrive at the Walther PDP, a handgun that numerous shooters now regard as the ultimate benchmark for striker-fired trigger performance. This German-designed pistol features a 4.5-inch barrel in its full-size configuration and tips the scales at just slightly more than 25 ounces. Its defining strength is the performance duty trigger, which provides an exceptionally smooth pull, minimal over-travel, and one of the shortest, most positive resets found on any production striker-fired model. The grip ergonomics accommodate a broad spectrum of hand sizes with outstanding comfort, while the optics-ready slide makes adding a red dot sight straightforward and secure. Deep super terrain slide serrations allow effortless manipulation even with damp hands, and the durable Tenifer coating offers excellent resistance to wear and corrosion. When you locate one price below $700, you obtain a high-performance firearm that competes with far costlier alternatives. One drawback worth noting is that its aftermarket support continues to expand, and replacement magazines carry a higher cost, yet dedicated enthusiasts frequently rank the PDP among their absolute favorites. Next in line is the HK-VP9. This pistol captures precisely what people anticipate from Heckler & Amp: Coke, meticulous engineering, exceptional longevity, and that signature German quality of being thoughtfully over-engineered for superior results. The VP9 offers a 4.09-inch barrel, standard 15-round magazines, and a robust construction that feels remarkably reassuring when held. Its most distinctive element is the highly customizable grip system, allowing users to exchange backstraps and side panels to achieve an ideal fit for their specific hand shape. The trigger delivers a smooth, predictable pull with a rolling break that surpasses many other striker-fired designs in refinement. Rear slide charging supports provide added leverage for easier operation under demanding conditions, particularly with wet or gloved hands. While it sits toward the higher end of the price spectrum, typically between $700 and $775, you receive unmatched dependability in return. Potential drawbacks include a smaller standard magazine capacity compared to some contemporary models and more expensive replacement parts from HK. But loyal users consistently praise its outstanding real-world performance. Continuing our list, we now reach the Sig Sauer P320, a handgun that completely changed the concept of modularity in contemporary firearms. This is far more than a standard full-size pistol. It functions as an entire adaptable system. The greatest breakthrough with the P320 lies in its removable fire control unit, the serialized heart of the gun that you can easily transfer into various grip modules, combine with different slide lengths, and even switch to other calibers. As a result, a single P320 can transform from a compact everyday carry option into a full-size service pistol with only a handful of component changes. The full-size model provides a 4.7-inch barrel, weighs approximately 29 ounces unloaded, and comes standard with 17-round capacity. The trigger offers a smooth and reliable pull, breaking at roughly 6 pounds. While it may not rank as the lightest pistol here, its predictable nature supports steady and consistent shooting performance. The fact that the United States military selected the P320 to replace the longtime Beretta M9 speaks volumes about its capabilities. It has undergone rigorous testing in harsh environments, and police departments nationwide have increasingly chosen to adopt it as well. Initial versions faced criticism over drop safety issues, but Sig Sauer addressed those concerns promptly, and current production models prove extremely dependable. The modularity appeals strongly to enthusiasts who enjoy customizing or creating their ideal configuration, although some everyday owners may never take advantage of that versatility. Nevertheless, if the notion of one foundational platform offering limitless configurations excites you, the P320 stands out as a compelling choice. generally retailing between $575 and $650. Now let us examine a compact standout that has significantly influenced the concealed carry market, the Springfield Hellcat Pro. This handgun provides an outstanding solution to the challenge of achieving high capacity and manageable shootability in a firearm compact enough for daily carry. It features a 3.7-inch barrel and weighs slightly less than 22 ounces unloaded, yet it still accommodates 15-round magazines, with 17-round extended versions also available. Importantly, it never feels like a watered-down compromise. The adaptive grip texture conforms comfortably to your hand and performs well across various conditions without causing irritation to the skin. The included U-dot sights, complete with a tritium front post, excel in low-light situations, and the slide arrives optics-ready right from the factory. Even with its reduced dimensions, the Hellcat Pro avoids excessive snap during recoil. Springfield invested considerable effort in refining the recoil dynamics, leading to a pistol that shoots remarkably flat for its barrel length. While it remains a relatively recent design with limited decades-long durability data, initial users consistently highlight its strong reliability and overall effectiveness. Over extended periods, magazine springs may stiffen somewhat, and holster selections continue to grow, but it remains an excellent pick for those seeking a compact carry gun that delivers full power. You can typically purchase it for between $525 and $575. Shifting from everyday carry to the competitive arena, we turn to a true full-size powerhouse, the Beretta 92X Performance. This pistol does more than carry extra weight. It makes a bold declaration of intent. Weighing almost 47 ounces unloaded, it prioritizes rock-steady control and pinpoint accuracy. The substantial mass noticeably cuts down muzzle rise, which proves perfect for rapid double taps and exceptionally tight shot groups. The 92X Performance incorporates a steel frame, an extended beaver tail for better high-hand hold, and Beretta's well-established double-action/single-action trigger mechanism. In single-action mode, the pull feels exceptionally smooth and crisp at about 4.5 pounds, paired with a short, crisp reset. The nitron-coated slide operates with buttery smoothness, while the Brigadier-style heavy slide profile places more weight forward to further enhance stability. Equipped with a 4.9-inch barrel and a full-size grip, the 92X Performance makes no pretense of being a concealed carry piece. It exists purely for range sessions and competition use. Its 15-round magazine capacity works well enough, although it falls short of the higher counts common in many modern striker-fired designs. The double-action first pull requires practice to master, particularly in high-pressure scenarios, but skilled shooters gain an unmatched degree of precision and command from it. With prices typically falling between $875 and $950, this represents a significant commitment, yet one that provides genuine competition-grade performance straight out of the box. Now we reach the Shadow Systems XR920, a handgun that draws heavily from Glock's foundational concepts and refines them into a noticeably more polished package. This clever hybrid approach pairs a compact length slide with a full-size grip frame, creating an extremely versatile option suitable for both concealed carry and duty applications. The XR920 features a 4.01-inch barrel, weighs slightly more than 25 ounces unloaded, and is fully compatible with 17-round magazines. What truly distinguishes it comes down to meticulous craftsmanship, a precisely tuned trigger that breaks cleanly at approximately 4.5 pounds, paired with an aggressive but skin-friendly grip texture that maintains solid control during recoil. Shadow Systems has earned strong respect by incorporating premium parts throughout, match-grade barrels, enhanced internal components, and optics cut slides that accept red dots directly without additional plates. The controls receive thoughtful upgrades, the slide serrations offer deep, effective purchase, and the recoil system is carefully optimized for an impressively flat shooting experience. Even though it remains a relatively recent addition to the market, the XR920 has rapidly gained admiration from both professional users and serious enthusiasts. It carries a higher price tag, typically ranging from $750 to $825, but delivers the kind of out-of-the-box performance that usually requires custom work. For anyone who appreciates the familiar Glock platform, yet desires noticeable improvements in refinement and feel, the XR920 stands as one of the strongest contenders currently available. And finally, claiming the top position on this list is the Staccato C2. If any handgun truly embodies the principle of offering zero compromises, this one does. Produced by a brand renowned for exceptional accuracy and high-end execution, the C2 masterfully merges the rapid handling and crisp response of a competition firearm with the real-world practicality required for concealed carry. Overall length measures 7.44 inches, featuring a 3.9-inch bull barrel and an unloaded weight of 25 ounces. It ships with standard 16-round magazines, but the standout element remains the trigger, remarkably crisp and clean, breaking at roughly 3.5 pounds with almost zero take-up and no meaningful over-travel, delivering a feel typically reserved for finely tuned race guns. The C2 utilizes an aluminum frame and follows a classic 1911-inspired single-action design, complete with both grip safety and thumb safety, blending traditional ergonomics with cutting-edge refinements. Exceptional accuracy stems from tight machining tolerances and outstanding barrel lockup. Recoil stays remarkably tame, the reset feels razor-sharp, and each shot arrives with a sense of perfect calibration. That elite level of performance carries a substantial cost. Expect to pay between $2,100 and $2,300, well above anything else featured here. While the build quality proves difficult to criticize, this pistol does not suit every shooter. It demands more attention during maintenance, and the single-action operating system calls for proper training to ensure safe carry practices. Nevertheless, for individuals seeking the absolute finest shooting dynamics in a concealable format, the C2 performs in a league of its own. Whether you need a tough, dependable option for everyday carry, something exceptionally precise for range work, or a flexible platform that can adapt to changing requirements, one of these 9mm pistols should align perfectly with your needs. Keep in mind that the finest handgun rarely comes down to having the longest list of features or the biggest price. The right choice is the one that matches your hand size, shooting preferences, and intended purpose. Take the time to handle and shoot as many as possible, then select the model that simply feels correct. If you have read this entire review, we genuinely want to know your thoughts. Which of these top-tier 9mm pistols, or perhaps a rising alternative not mentioned here, has found its way into your safe? Share your experiences in the comments below, and if this breakdown proved helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe for more in-depth firearms content, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Until our next discussion, stay vigilant, stay responsible, and keep your shots on target.